What's up, gamers? It's your boy, Launchpad 1412. Excited to be back with some Madden Ultimate Team gameplay. And finally, I'm able to bring you guys a game with my new team. We also got newly acquired Derek Johnson. I like the Luke Kuechly 95 overall. I don't know if you guys seen my lineup update video, but definitely check that out if you haven't seen it. I did like the Luke Kuechly a lot. He was just a tad bit slow because the guys were just burning him a little bit, and I was just like, let me see if I can get somebody that's a little bit tougher on the speed side. So we got actually another one of my favorite players in the NFL. Is I get the user pick right there. My goodness, man, what a pick right there by Peter Bolware. But I threw one right back. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me, man. That was a good read by him, man. That was an outstanding play by him. Usually people don't make that. I think that's probably the first time I've gotten that picked off by a user, to be 100% honest with you. I think it's a huge gain on the left-hand side right here, going down to the 20 to the 15, and he gets it all the way down to the 13 as he's at striking distance to get some points on the board, and he does it the next play right there. But yeah, we get I want to say Larry Johnson so bad, but it's Derek Johnson. I don't know if you guys remember Larry Johnson, the running back, used to play for the Chiefs. But anyway, as a Clinton Portis busts a 53-yard gain. That Portis right there, my goodness, man. That dude is like, he's like a Tasmanian devil, just smaller. Like you know how the Tasmanian devil used to just go crazy on Looney Tunes cartoons. But just imagine that with speed, and that's just 99 overall Clinton Portis, and I mean that in the most positive way possible. As we get our first points on the board with the board, Chris Ivory. Okay, I didn't tell y'all about Chris Ivory and Marshall Faulk as I get schooled right here with his what I'm assuming is a 99 overall Calvin Johnson or the 98, one of the two. But I come right back with Brendan Cooks. I'm trying to explain some stuff and commentate the game at the same time. But there's so many great plays happening. It seems like it's so hard to do both, and I kind of want to guide you guys through what's going on. But real quick, I had three new players. I'm sorry, I thought it was just one. The Derek Johnson, who was 260K. That's what I kind of wanted to say. And then Marshall Faulk was like 80K. He's 99 overall, all rookie card. And we got Chris Ivory, 95 overall. I wanted three running backs. I wanted a bruiser and a guy that kind of does both very well. And Marshall Faulk, I get schooled right there again. My goodness, man. And someone that was a speedster in Clinton Portis. So I got a combination of all three, so hopefully that'll work well for me in games to come. I think it's a nice another catch right here by Calvin Johnson. I'm like, my goodness, man, somebody get this guy Calvin Johnson again, man. Just mentioned his name all over the place, but I do get the sack right there. It was very rare I got a sack in this game, but I'll take it. Next play, Andrew Luck goes over the middle. He had Andrew Luck, Barry Sanders, and Jerry Rice, I believe, and Calvin Johnson. So I think this guy had a better team than me. I'm not really sure, but it felt like he had a better team as I was playing this game. Well, I'm down 3. Probably should be up 4, but I'm down 3. I threw that bad pick in the beginning of the game, but check out this. This wasn't a bad play right here, right over the middle. Oh my goodness. And we get a nice little play right there over the middle to end the half, man. So we take a 4-point lead and we have the ball. But this is a pretty good game, so definitely don't go anywhere, man. You're definitely going to want to watch this one all the way to the wire. And this is another classic. I'm not sure. I'm going to let you guys determine whether it's a classic or not. I try to call things a classic usually when it comes down to a game-winning drive. And this pretty much does that. So I guess this is a classic, but I just try to make it like I like the finish to be like fantastic, if that makes it. And he says it's like playing Street Fighter and ending with a super combo. At the end, at the back, in the screen in the back changes color. That's kind of what I like to do when it comes to classics. At least lately, you know what I mean. But when I first started calling stuff classics, it kind of just came down to a game-winning drive, or maybe just a combination of a whole bunch of big plays in one game, which was rare that happened. But at any rate, back to the game, 2nd and 13. Trying to find someone. I see someone on the left-hand side. We get a first down right there. Brendan Cooks. That speed, at 99 speed, is just so powerful in this game, especially with a guy that has so much looseness and speed and just agility. He's just an absolute monster out there. He'll go forward to try to get into the end zone. 3rd and 6. I go to the left hand side. Should have been picked. I got lucky. I'll take this field goal right here and go up 7. I wanted to get the touchdown there. I wanted that 28-17 lead. I wanted that 2-possession lead, but it didn't happen, so I got to settle with this. But look at this. I do get the interception. I'm like, oh, okay, I'll take that. I was a little shocked he threw that pick. He's been throwing the ball pretty well so far this game, though I do have 2 interceptions. But I venture to say he's been pretty efficient in this game. 3rd and 7, I go to the left-hand side, and actually in my next game, I actually get Sam Bradford. I don't replace him with RG3, but I just get somebody more accurate for those 3rd and 7 and 3rd and 6 situations. So hopefully that'll work out until our favor. We'll see what happens. So I'll have 2 quarterbacks in my next game, but I kind of had to do it, man. That pass, that's the only play right there that RG3 that really messes up on. That play where I throw to the running back on the left hand side. 4th and inches, he ends up getting it with Barry Sanders. Of course he should. I mean, he's Barry Sanders. Next play, he gives it to Barry again. And gets a little bit of yards, not too much. Now keep in mind at the time. Now he's down 7. You know, he's got the ball. Let's see what he can do, man. Can he be clutch? 3rd and 1. I end up getting him right there. My goodness, man. What a nice blitz right there out of the quarter's defense. 4th and 5. It goes to the right-hand side. Jerry Rice catches it and gets a huge game. Like, oh my goodness, why didn't I stay in the cover 4? Next play, he goes to the left-hand side. I believe he's looking for the running back, but they end up sacking him right there. Deacon Jones coming huge. And that play right there, 9 seconds left. Let's see what he got. He forces one, and we get a pick. My goodness. Woo! Man, I was letting that time run. And you notice I got no timeouts called. I was like, I'm just gonna let it run. And sometimes I don't know if I like them. I don't know why, but I just do that. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure why I do that, but I just let the time run. I just like sometimes, you know, when I'm up. And my opponent's got to have a game-winning drive. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to let my defense speak for itself. My defense is decent on this game. Not great, but it's decent. You know, in previous years it was better, of course. You guys know that. This year had just been, I'm not necessarily trying to blame on the game, but this year I think it's been a little bit easier to score opposed to previous years. Just my personal opinion there, but I like, you know what? I'm going to let my defense do the talking. Like, defense, just do what somebody just make a play, and we end up making a play right there. My goodness, man. Shout out to my opponent. Much love, much respect, especially for not quitting the game. Definitely, I mean, I respect everybody on my opponents, but when you got an opponent that stick through the game, especially when they're getting blown out and they stick it through and just finish the game out, you definitely got to show them some love in that. When it comes to that, man, some big names in this game: Marshall Ford, Jerry Rice, Calvin Johnson, Andrew Luck. You know, so some big games, some big names. You got Darrell Reeves right there. Some big names in this game. Lawrence Taylor. So it's your boy.